Today we're installing the Precision Racing PRO4 steering stabilizer. This is what's in the box. Really nicely machined. Comes with nice hardware. Everything fit and finish looks really nice. Directions, they're the printed directions are okay. They, as you've seen probably a bunch of times, the printed directions have pictures in them that are a bit small and difficult to see. But there is a QR code on there that gives really nice high definition pictures, so it's a lot easier to see. Okay, so these are the tools that I have out: 12mm sockets, torque wrench. I have Loctite out, although I don't see it in the directions. For me, anything that's on a vehicle that's going to be rattling around, probably not a bad idea to use a little blue Loctite. A number 3 for the set screw, and number 5 Allen's for the collar. So first thing I'm going to do is take off all the hardware, so everything is out and ready to get set up. So what I'm going to do first is just try fit. Let's see if I can figure out how this thing goes in here. A little bit tight, not bad. No issues there. Looks like it's going to go perfect. I'll just go ahead and get these hand tight. Start with the ones that are in place. I won't go crazy with the blue, just put a little bit on. Here, the stabilizer arm, and that's half of the clamp that goes around the steering stem. So now I'm going to get the other side of that clamp, thread those in this way. All right, first two things I did wrong. First one, and it's just hand tight. It's not really tight, but I'm gonna have to loosen up to move it. That the back side of the stabilizer there is set too far low. So that arm is not perfectly in a line with the top arm, which would make them maybe grind a little bit or prematurely wear, or just cause some sort of bind, which I don't want. Second one is the steering stabilizer is in a spot where it is dead center, but my wheels are not. They are turned all the way to the left. So I'm gonna have to loosen that up, adjust the height of it, as well as make sure that the wheels are perfectly straight. And then I'll kind of re-tighten it up, and then we'll check for square. In there you can see a little set screw. It is directly behind the radiator line. So what it tells you to do is to get it to where it is touching. So you can see what I'm doing here. I'm a bad cameraman right now. I'm trying to zoom in on it for you. Can't see it. So it's touching, then you go corner turn. It's really just probably setting it on a spot there. Okay, that's nice in there. number 6, and it's actually at number 5. So we'll switch that out. Found it. All right, I'm gonna switch these up every couple of turns just to make sure it clamps down nicely. Man, this is tight. There it is. Makes sense that it's tight. I mean, it's holding on to a steering stem with this little set screw, so I can see why they would want them to be tight. I've just twisted off a few of these Allen keys before. So. There it is. All right. So we are installed. Okay, so now we got to adjust the dampening. So on this, there is 2 dampening adjustments. And it says to start at 0. So starting at 0 is you close them all the way, which is basically tightening the screw clockwise all the way. There's an adjustment kind of guide to get you started here. And you start by closing them all the way off, so screwing all the way in, and then backing off little notches at a time. As this is the Pro4, and I'm primarily going to be doing trail riding average roughness to trail riding rough course. I'm going to set the center dial to 10 clicks back and the sides to 12 clicks back. Let me show you what that is. Alright, so on the top of this unit, there's 2 screws. I started by screwing those all the way in, and then we have the center setting and the sides. So I basically screwed them all the way in and then backed them off 10 clicks and 12 clicks on the center and sides to give it the recommended started settings. So we'll see how that rides. But that is it for the install and initial setup. I did notice there's definitely some resistance, not too much. When it was all the way tightened off, you could barely move the handlebars. This is just a nice firmness to it. So we'll take it for a ride, see how it does.
I just told you that I'm about it. I might take offense if you tell me that you doubt it. It's just what it is, yeah, I'm known to make it rowdy. And I'm for the fit, and I drive a wide body. Who you know, but like this, nobody. Can't go slow, I gotta hit that body. I'm the top, but the top, I can't never take a break. Yeah, I'm hot, and you not, that's why all my records bang.